Well, I'm back with you guys. That's kind of nice. The gas at Get and Go is $1.89. Only took $20 to fill her up. That's pretty nice. Grove City, Ohio. Gas $1.89. Jesus, I hate this. I hate this right here. This is stupid. But yeah, Giant Eagle in Grove City, $1.89 a gallon. Jesus. The street about walked right out in front of it. That's pretty funny. I don't care. I got a straight walk right out in front and wasn't even paying attention. I hate that stupid stuff. I did at Walmart all the time. Just walk right out in front of him. Look at this guy. He's carrying his water on his head. Crazy people. Don't mind you, dude. Carry my water on my head. Grove City is a crazy place, I'll tell you. Trying to get some protein from belly. Brown. Got me a Jackson Link. Made with 100% beef. Good. Dude, the sun is staring at me. I need one to bite my sausage. Drinking my Diet Coke. I'm not sponsored by those guys either. Doing a little 45 and a 35. That thing's good. Nice town, but some weird people. Because it's a city, not a town. Tough. Excuse me. I got a headache. So, what are we doing? Gonna do when I get home? I'm gonna try to bring you guys some more stuff besides me just driving home from work. I got my whole 5 subscribers. I gotta do something. Making some shirts. I don't know if I'm going to sell them, but I'm going to get some shirts made. At least one for me. So when I'm on the old camera, the old iPhone.
I saw it.
You saw it.
I went back and watched it after some of it came down.
Who was the reporter? Do we know?
I didn't hear the reporter's name. It was, you could just tell there was a guy in the crowd saying, "Yeah, so what do you have to say about cleaning up some things from last year, some penalties?" And then he just said, like, "I didn't have one penalty all year. You need to go cut the tape back and read it and watch it again." He just flat out cold stared him right in the face, like, "You got the wrong guy, or you don't know what you're talking about. Go watch my film again, because that's not right." So good for him, man.
Kudos for not playing the game.
No,
there's a lot of guys that would just, break into coach speak because they don't want to make a big thing. And I don't
saying it. Anyone in that position who knows they are right should say, yeah, that's incorrect. Let me gently. He didn't like scream at the guy. He didn't throw something at him. He just said, no, you're wrong. Go look at the tape again. You'll see that that's not right. Some people, though, in the NFL and in the combine, I'm quite sure, would look at that and go, wow, that seems like a jerk. I'm not sure what that was all about. What you should look at that as is, that's a guy who's not afraid to stand up for himself or what he knows is right. That usually indicates leadership quality, and that usually indicates you've got a guy who in your locker room will be a solid presence. That's how I would view it. But welcome to over-analyzing every little thing these guys
Look,
say.
man, I do analyze this stuff. I didn't see that as some sort of problem.
I know, but you agree that there are people who, as stupid as that is, there are going to be a few people who go, I don't like that answer. I don't know why. And it's done.
I desperately need a corner, and it's the first round.
That's good.
No,
I'm not going to take Jeff Okudah because he dared question a reporter.
I guarantee you, the people who are actually looking at taking him are not the ones who would say that. It's just, there are always a few reports that come out at the combine where somebody says something, and there's always one NFL GM did not like this response. And I always wonder, is that NFL, like for a number one pick, is that the guy who's picking like 27 who's saying he doesn't like that response? Because that guy doesn't have any dog in the fight. He's not really looking at that number one pick and probably doesn't care, so he's just putting out a comment, giving his opinion, which is uneducated in that case. I always wonder who's doing that at these combines.
There's
But
something right on. I can't find it. It's getting on my
guys
nerves.
who are really not looking that hard at the
How about
prospect.
you
they're
guys?
talking
But
about.
it is
Coming up, spring football is here, by the way. And I forgot about that until this morning when I got up.
Oh, yeah.
Buckeyes have started spring football practice. Ryan Day is back. He had a press conference this morning, and when I say back, he didn't go anywhere. We're just talking to him again. There's a microphone in front of his face. So you will hear from Coach Day, day one of spring practice, coming up next. Common Man and T-Bone on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Traffic Center.
Good afternoon. Watch out for an accident still blocking the two left lanes of 71 north side southbound at 670. Traffic is stop and go from 17th Avenue and still building. You're going to find emergency crews on scene trying to get things cleared, but traffic is still heavily delayed. Please be extra cautious in this area. This traffic report is sponsored by Wexner Medical Center, the Heart and Vascular Center at Ohio State's Wexner Medical Center, for a dedicated to the specialist treat complex forms of pain and other heart arrhythmias with the newest devices and procedures available. More at wexnermedical.osu.edu/heart.
When it comes to keeping Americans safe from coronavirus, this is the sound of a president we can't rely on. This is just like flu. People die from the flu. America can do better. Managing a crisis when everything is on the line is what Mike Bloomberg is all about. Mayor after 9/11, Bloomberg steady
Burrow's going to have a wide receiver or two. Couple of them.
Get in touch with your stupid.
Gone.
He's coming. T-Bone.
Happy Monday. So glad you're here. Love it, don't love it. Coming up in the 5 o'clock hour. I have some stuff about Tom Brady. That made me laugh. I have some stuff about Tony Romo. Oh, he's very rich. And then I have this. And it seems like we talk about these guys every single year. Because every single year, there's a guy or multiple guys trying to hold on to something in Major League Baseball. And you and I are always trying to question their motivation. What still motivates them at this point? A guy like Matt Kemp, who is in camp with the Marlins, who's on a minor league deal with an invite to spring training. Like, you just wonder what motivates Matt Kemp at his advanced age to continue to go out there and give it a go. I saw a story today that Jose Bautista, he of the King Bat Flip, okay? Jose Bautista is trying to make a comeback as a two-way player. He wants to pitch and play the field. When last we saw Jose Bautista, who is 39 years old, he did not play last year, not his choice. The resident team that wanted him.
Right.
Didn't play last year. His final 2 years, 2017 and 2018, he hit 203 in those 2 years. He's made over $100 million. He's closing in on 40 years old, and he is desperately trying to get back in Major League Baseball, even if it's as a pitcher.
Wow.
I just, look, I admire the passion. I really do. We always say that adult games, or kid games rather, are ruined by adults. And clearly there are even rich adults that say, I desperately want to just come back and play this game. But I couldn't say that I would be that way if I was staring at my bank account like Jose Bautista is.
Yeah, to your point, his final really good year in the bigs, well, I don't even want to say it's his final really good year, but as far as earnings go, 2017 he made $18 million. Now, that is a drop in the bucket compared to what guys are getting now who are in their primes. You know, the Mike Trouts of the world, the Bryce Harpers, but
There's nothing to sneeze at, man.
$18 million dropped on you in 1 year, and he didn't just have 1 year of that. He had like a 6-7 year run where he made over 14 a year. Yeah, you're right. He made over 100 million. When you said we question their motivation, maybe some people read that the wrong way and think, why are you guys hating on Jose Bautista?
No, I don't
It's not
hate him at all.
It's saying
We question the motivation of Tom Brady too, don't we? That he's accomplished everything that you want to accomplish. What is this fire that keeps you going?
right. Well, also look at it from the other side. Take it to a non-sports place.
Goodness.
Nicolas Cage. When you see him in crappy movies, you go, "What's motivating him?" And your answer is quickly, "Oh, he lost a lot of his money." That's why. And he does a lot of films that are part of that. That's why he has to do that. Johnny Depp will probably continue making movies. Now, he's made plenty of good ones, but he'll keep making movies because he's racked up a lot of debt, or so the reports go. The point is, maybe that's what's happening with some of these other players, but in Tom Brady's case, that's clearly not the case. He doesn't even need to have a pro football career to be rich. He and his wife are rich based on her salary alone. So, yeah, what motivates that guy?
If he wasn't a pro football player, she wouldn't be with him. So he wouldn't be rich.
Tom Brady's body and brain and everything else that works to make him a great football player still are pointing in the good direction. Jose Bautista's unfortunately not. So
cares?
the motivation for both guys is similar though, right? I mean, even though Jose Bautista doesn't have the career in baseball that Tom Brady's had in
Much
football,
about baseball.
both of them probably look in the mirror and say, I know I can still do this. I know that the people who doubt me are wrong. Unfortunately, the people who doubt Jose Bautista run baseball teams. People who doubt Tom Brady are mostly just like idiots online, and a few people who run football teams, but
Right.
most everyone in the NFL still thinks he can do
You
something.
can make a case that, well, Tom Brady would be much better, even at his advanced age, if he weren't throwing to lacrosse players.
Yes.
The last time that we saw Jose Bautista, he was hitting 203.
Right, yes,
For two
that's
straight
it.
seasons.
Yes, that's the difference, is he's no good. And I also think there is a
I'm
level
not sure
when we
what
talk
good,
about
bad,
players who want to be
is, but
excellent.
2 or 3 is probably not that bad.
When does excellence cross over to being an embarrassment for yourself? Like, Jose Batista's got to be motivated, I'm guessing, by the goal to show everyone is wrong and I can still do this and I can play. But at what point do you feel a level of embarrassment where everyone who knows you just goes, you know what they're saying when you walk away. You know what they're saying after you're done seeing them at a ballpark, when you go home, they're saying, he was brutal today. Why do you still want to go put yourself through it?
I don't know if Jose Batista's that guy, but there are some people that just don't have that sense of embarrassment.
Maybe.
I see them when I go to Walmart sometimes. Where it's like,
Well,
what the hell? You looked in the mirror and walked out of the house and said, yes, this is fine.
Well, I know, but
Amazing.
In his
Why
case-
is there not a baseball equivalent of that?
I don't know.
You assume there's
Right.
not.
You're right. I don't know. You're right. That very well could be the case. So Jose Batista is decided I'm going to wear my PJs at Walmart, and that's my life. He's doing that in the baseball sense.
I don't know if he can pitch, but he certainly had a rocket arm when he was in the outfield. So
I want to see
let him live.
Roughneck Odor get back into it.
You know who else is going to try and pitch?
Who's that?
Ichiro.
Really?
Let's go. He always wanted to.
I was going to say I didn't hear that officially. I was hoping that wasn't actually
No, but
real.
he was another guy that just sort of hung around,